we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on another team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Flashes will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding open areas. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. This is a designed run. And it's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun. Give on the inside. Hard running there. Just shedding tackles. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Paul.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Ernie on the Jets. Wrestled out of bounds at the... And another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Zings it complete to the right. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Etheridge. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The offense changing the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets man.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
It's 1st down from the 11. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Kent State, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kent State, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Kent State's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Newman. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that...
It's a running room. Running through contact. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3-and-out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3-and-out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kent State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense? Scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Running into the open space. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. And the golden flashes are moving quickly down the field. Toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We reach the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. On the direct snap, it's Garcia. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. With the catch, it's Berry. And he's going to go out of... short of the line to gain. They coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Bryant. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they...
Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
First down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff to Johnson. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Rides the back on the option. The give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Falls in the deep ball. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That's caught. It's Martin. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense defense makes a third down stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they're thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the golden flashes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Garcia. Dances away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Number 5.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The inside handoff. Trucks through the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the gun, looking for a man. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's caught. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quickly complete. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pucks it out of the air. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the lone running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The screen, and watch out. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That's caught. It's Etheridge. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Martin.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But the
ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Running to Green. Plows through the defense. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the back. This defense will try to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulls and fires complete. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks, it's Rodgers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Lost the throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morrow. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Just feeds the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the tight end. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The golden flashes. Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Martin. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Clark. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Newman. He'll take it himself. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Just keeps slinging it. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing.
Kent State, 17.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.